from EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Pittsburgh Panthers and the Bruins of UCLA. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Bruins. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Pittsburgh knows all too well about playmakers, as they have one of their own at the running back position. This guy's got way too much talent to be contained. Lee, I think he'll lead them to a close victory.
Not so close. I'm taking the Bruins.
All right, folks, you heard the coach's pick. Now let's head down to the field for the coin toss. And they're ready to kick this one away. Kicks it off. Number 28 fields it in the end zone. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 31-yard line. UCLA goes with the ace set here. Nice play fake. He's going left. It falls incomplete. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on the 31. And they have three receivers bunched. He tosses it short. Has it to the senior. 3 and out.
Yeah, the defense did a great job of winning that series.
It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up. He gets it off. And it's out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Well, we've seen one offensive drive stall. Let's see how this offense does with their first possession. They'll take over at the 27-yard line. Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He steps up. He's going left. And they couldn't hook up on that one. The pressure may have forced the incompletion there.
That defense was about to plant him into the ground. He's lucky he even got that ball off.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 27. Number 1 is back in the gun. Back to pass with the throw. Incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 27. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. No one open, so he's going to run. Gets past the tackler. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. They line up in an I. He drops back. Over the middle. He has some room. Caught. And they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll give it off here. Missed tackle. Brought down. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking. He's going right. They connect again.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. 2 tight end set. They'll give it off here. Tries to shoot. Tackle. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
Three wideouts here. And the snap goes to the back. And they got him for a loss. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
About 12 yards out. Pittsburgh comes out in the shotgun. It's a bad snap. He can scoot. No one open, so he's going to run. How about that conversion?
Let me tell you something. That defense got to be a little discouraged after that play.
No question. You could see the guys are hanging their heads a little bit, going back to the huddle after giving up a big play to the quarterback.
The Panthers line up in a goal line formation. Looks. And now he's going to improvise. That kind of play is a tough one to stop, guys.
You know, you think you got everybody covered, then all of a sudden, you're putting 6 points up on the board.
Well, those things drive a defensive coordinator crazy. When a quarterback takes off running, the defense can sometimes get confused and leave someone open. That time, it was the quarterback.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Pittsburgh to kick this one off. Number 28, and Blue back ready to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Blue fields it in the end zone. He jukes. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. One man backfield. He's been. They'll drop him for a loss. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 22. UCLA goes with the ace set here. He's gobbled up in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
3rd down, 13. Ball on the 20. Garcia lines up in the shotgun. Looking. Deep pass down the left side. And he got it! And he's all the way down to the 22-yard line. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Blue will run it again. Jones with a takedown. That'll be a gain of 3 yards.
Gain on the play.
Second and 7. This is the 5th play of this drive.
19-yard line.
UCLA comes out with an I formation. They hand it off again. They'll bring him down, and he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
On the 12, and they can smell the goal line. The Bruins come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Steps up over the middle. Way to look it in. They get about 10 yards on that play. I formation, looking to punch it in here.
And plenty of options on this play, you guys.
Blue gets the call, and he stopped behind the line. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They were coming with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
I formation here. Pull back straight ahead. Loose football. Defense has it. It's the linebacker, and down he goes. Coach, what can you do to avoid those turnovers?
Well, you just got to get back to the fundamentals. For the skilled players, that means hanging on to the football.
They'll get the ball here at the 8. Pittsburgh lines up with a split backfield. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And that one's fallen incomplete.
You got to keep it under control. That's some nice arm strength. But it doesn't matter if it's not on target.
You're absolutely right, Coach. You have to be accurate on those type of passes.
The Panthers line up in an I formation. Over the middle. Almost intercepted.
You got to be careful when you're calling a trick play like this, because it's usually a huge gain or a turnover. They were lucky it was only incomplete.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line. One-man backfield. He drops back. He juked him out of his shoes. Got some open field. Brought down. What an outstanding 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and he showed pretty good quickness there, picking up a nice gain.
Good quickness and very good decision-making. Not a whole lot going on as far as throwing the ball there. He makes a wonderful decision, bringing it down and making a big play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. On the ground, right side. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
2nd down and 12. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He wants the long ball. And he got it! To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Terrific pass, and the wideout hauls it in for the touchdown.
Brad, the wide receiver's route was the key on that play.
You're right, Kirk. His route running really has improved, and the quarterback has been throwing his weight a lot more.
And he tacks on the extra point. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Pittsburgh to kick. Blue and number 28 back deep to return. Decent kick. Looks to be returnable. Blue fields it at the 1. So the offense comes out after their last drive. Had the ball end up in the defense's hands by way of a fumble. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
UCLA comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They go with a toss. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on their own 18. The Bruins come out in a 2 tight end set. A little juke. And they make the stop. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
First and 10. Ball on their own 34. Garcia on play action. He throws it. And he's got it! Touchdown!
Do they have that defense guessing now or what? I mean, did you see how well the quarterback hid the ball?
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just so good at selling the play action. It's truly an overlooked skill. You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy whose nickname is based on his foot speed. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. UCLA lines up for the kickoff. Number 2 and number 7 set to return. Kicks it deep. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. They'll take over at the 20. The Panthers line up with 3 wide. On the ground, up the middle, and he's tackled. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 20. Single set backfield. Handoff. They'll wrestle wrestle him down in the backfield.
Look at that. The blitz just threw off their blocking assignments, and that's why this running back is looking for his mouthpiece right now.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Panthers come out in the ace formation. He's looking. Throw short. Complete. Tackle. And that was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
They send out the punting unit. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Blue fields it to 31. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll go to work at the 34-yard line. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Lets it go, and it's caught, and down he goes. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Single set backfield. Blue gets the carry. And they hit him in the backfield. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Bruins come out in a bunch formation. Drops back to pass. Looks, rolls right. Over the middle. And got it complete. He's all the way down to the 35-yard line. That's how you get a first down, Coach.
They took a risk and went for the long ball. Boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35. UCLA comes out in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. He's into the open field. There's a missed tackle. And he's all the way down to the 8. Now that's how you get an easy first down. Just give it to the fastest guy on the team.
Yo, I didn't believe it when I heard this kid could run a 4.340. And now I'm starting to wonder. I believe it after that one. He was moving.
This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Breaks one, and they got him for a loss. The defensive end was the victor on that play as he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior linemen held their ground, leaving the runner with no options.
UCLA lines up in a shotgun set. He tosses it short, and it's incomplete.
Blue, the intended receiver on the play.
The Bruins line up with 3 receivers bunched. He drops back, throws it to the outside, and he came down with it. What a catch! And he just called in his 2nd touchdown catch of the day.
The defense needs to put somebody on this guy before he does some serious damage.
Getting pressure on the quarterback is also key. You can't let this guy play pitch and catch with his receivers all day.
And he tacks on the extra point. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. UCLA to kick. Number 7 and number 2 back to return.
Number 7.
Kicks it off. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. The Panthers come out in a 2 tight end set, and he's going to lose yards on this one.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 18. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Juku, and he's tackled. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 19. Pittsburgh lines up in a pro set. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Rolling out to the left side. Wants to throw outside. Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
3 good defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Blue takes it at the 33. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Flipping on the receiving team. 15 yards from the spot of the
That
five.
one will put the offense in a hole. They'll try to get some of that back on this upcoming play. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32.
32-yard line.
UCLA sets up in the eye. He's gobbled up in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Ace backfield on the ground with the tailback. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Look at the power. And he is drilled. The quarterback showed pass for a second, then handed it to the back, and he was able to get 10 yards on the carry. Third down and short. Ball on the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
UCLA comes out with an I formation. He's hit and got away. And they make the stop. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
First and 10. Ball on the 37. UCLA in a 4-wide set. Garcia drops back. He's going left. To the middle. It's his tight end. UCLA calls a timeout. Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Their last Red Zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Blue gets another handoff, makes a move, and down he goes. UCLA takes a timeout. This is when the impact player at tight end can make plays. Blue takes a handoff. And he's taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. Touchdown, UCLA! So they give it to the fullback, and he finds his way into the end zone from a few yards out.
Why not give it to this guy inside the 5? He looks like a big old dump truck carrying a football out there.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Number 7 looks ready to kick this one off.
UCLA is lined up with a kickoff.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line. First and 10.
Pittsburgh sets up with 4 receivers. Shakes off a tackle. He's drilled as he throws. Someone got a hand on it. Great defensive play by the cornerback. Second and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Panthers go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Batted ball.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 16. The Panthers line up in a goal line formation. Brought down. UCLA calls a timeout. The Panthers line up to punt. He gets it off. Blue fields it at the 37. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll set up shop at the 41. Garcia back in the gun. He drops back, throws it out there. Batted ball. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Bruins come out in a 2 tight end set. Down the middle. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Oh, he had his man too.
Yep, he just overthrew him.
Next time he might want to take something off of it.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 41. UCLA comes out in the shotgun. He steps up, looking, lets it fly. Someone got a hand on it. And the safety got a hand on it that time.
The intended receiver on the play. 4th and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
The Bruins line up to punt. Number 17 gets it off. Number 7 calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 14-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Number 1 is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 17. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, UCLA 21, Pittsburgh 14. UCLA got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 20. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking. Throws this one out to the left. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. The Panthers come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. Throws it to the outside. Found his man. And he's taken down.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a 1st down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Six DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going right. His receiver has it. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 29. The Panthers line up with 2 tight ends. Setting up the play action. Little shake and bake move. And they hit him in the backfield. It's 2nd down now and 13 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 1 with 4 wide receivers. Inside give. Tackle. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 11 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 1 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. He steps up. He jukes him. He takes off. Brought down.
Number 1 on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
They'll line it up for the field goal. He gets it up. And it's right down the middle.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
The 28 back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Blue fields it in the end zone. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Single set backfield. Garcia back to pass. Looks. Throws it to the outside. He's got an opening. Down the sideline.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Garcia with the give. Sheds a tackler. And he's taken down. Maybe a few, but that's it.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball right around midfield. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. And down he goes. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
Gain on the play.
3rd down and 7. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
The Bruins set up in the gun. It's a bad snap. And now he's going to run. And they make the stop. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. And they better keep an eye on that tight end. On the ground with the tailback. Tries to juke. They'll bring him down. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26. Garcia is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looking. Throws this one out to the right. To the middle. It's his tight end.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Garcia drops to throw. And now he's going to improvise. No one could break clear, so the QB decided to run it in.
You've got to like it when your leader takes things into his own hands, especially down inside the 10.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And the score, UCLA 28, Pittsburgh 17. UCLA ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 7 fields it in the end zone. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll go to work at the 20. They come out with a big set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. High formation here. Back to pass. Across the middle. It falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 19. Single set backfield. Down the middle. Tackle. And they fail to convert for the first down.
Well, the offense hates to see that. The defense, again, coach, stepping up.
The defense is important. It wins football games for you.
4th and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts it. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The Bruins with 4 receivers. Stepped up. He gets the pass away. Incomplete after the defense got in his face and punished him as he released the football.
The offensive line is just opening the floodgates on him.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33.
33-yard line.
High formation here. Blue gets it on the inside. Jets that one. He jukes. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. Goodbye. He was able to make it all the way in for the score.
Well, here, once he got the handoff, his quick feet and excellent vision took over.
And he hits the PAT. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. And the score, UCLA 35, Pittsburgh 17. UCLA to kick this one off.
UCLA is lined up for the kickoff. Number 2.
Kicks it deep. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll take over at the 20. Number 1 comes to the line with 3 wide. The counter, he juked him out of his shoes. A little juke. And down he goes. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Here's a counter play. Brought down. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 28. Number 1 is in the zone and looking to make a play. Jufu. And he's taken down. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
4th and inches. Ball.
They line up to punt this one away. He gets it off. Blue signals for a fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 30-yard line. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They'll set up shop at the 30. They line up with trips to the right. They'll throw on first down. Gets rid of it quickly. Complete. He's hit and got away. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 48. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is UCLA 35, Pittsburgh 17. It's first and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Bruins come out in a shotgun. On the ground with the tailback. Broke away from one. Didn't get anything.
No gain on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 48. The Bruins go with the I formation. Another run. They'll bring him down. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. There's the play fake. He might not be able to get the pass off. The 5th-year senior at linebacker drops the quarterback to the ground for a sack.
You got to love a kid with this kind of mentality on defense. He's just so tough out there.
And I remember when they were recruiting him years ago, they almost stuck him at fullback.
Well, it was obviously a good decision to make him a linebacker.
The Bruins are lining up to punt it away. Number 17 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 7 calls for the fair catch.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass and a half. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 15. Back to pass. Makes a move. He keeps it. This pass Tackler Carter brings him down. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
First and 10. Ball on the 32. The Panthers go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 31. I formation here. They'll give it off here. Brought down. An 8-yard gain.
On the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Third down and 3 coming up. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Let's see if they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He spins around. Lost the ball. Fumble. And he's taken down. And a big change in momentum right here, Kirk.
And you know what? When the other offense takes the field, I say they go for the home run on the very first play.
I like your thinking, Kirk. They always say a defense is most vulnerable after a turnover.
That's right, Coach. If I were calling the shots, that's what I would do.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here.
First and 10.
Garcia with 4 wide receivers. Garcia steps back to pass. And it's caught. And they make the stop. And that was a big pass play.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. UCLA goes with the ace set here. No shake and bake move. And down he goes. Maybe a yard on that draw play.
Gain on the play.
Third down, less than a yard. Ball on the 27-yard line. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. He'll get it again. He might have a chance. And he's taken down. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Blue lines up as a single back. On the ground with the tailback. Touchdown, UCLA! Second touchdown there by the running back.
And you can tell he really wanted to get in on that one.
Yeah, he showed a lot of determination and heart on that run. That's a nice touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And the score is UCLA 42, Pittsburgh 17. UCLA lines up for the kickoff.
UCLA is lined up for the kickoff.
He sends this one deep. Number 2 fields it in the end zone. We might see 2 hands on the ball after their last drive.
If you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. Just need to go out there and play their game.
Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Across the middle, and it falls incomplete. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
Well, with this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Panthers come out in the ace formation. They'll bring him down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on their own 22. The Panthers line up in a split back set, and they got him for a loss. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo!
Pittsburgh lining up the punt. It's off, and it is a dandy. Blue signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 33. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. UCLA comes out with an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Can't wrap him up, and down he goes. First down, and man, oh man, can he fly.
Oh, that guy looks like a track star out there. Good-looking run.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. Little handoff. He just tackles. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 49.
49-yard line.
The Bruins go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. What a tackle. That was going to be a touchdown. How about the job of this offensive line, guys?
Boy, the hog mollies up front are demoralizing the defense. It's tough when you're tired. You're losing. You're being dominated physically. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
First and 10. Ball on the 35.
35-yard line.
From the gun. Garcia with the give, with the spin. They'll drop him for a loss. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. They went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. This one's in the books, folks. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. UCLA played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
The fine folks at EA Sports, thank you for tuning in to this contest of NCAA Football 2006. The final score, UCLA 42, Pittsburgh 17. Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit signing off. So long, everybody.